Oliver Queen may have united his family and returned home, but things are not as they appear. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Green Arrow issue number 7 and find out together, shall we? So then, as we join this brand new story arc, Ollie waxes poetically about his long and storied history on super teams. He says that he doesn't start many of them, but he always makes an impact. I am actually surprised the 7 Soldiers of Victory don't get a little rub here in this issue, but mostly they decide to focus on GA's time in the Justice League and Justice League adjacent teams. As we join Ollie, he's hitting the streets in his brand new Green Arrowmobile. You might be asking how he got the money to afford this. Well, don't worry, Black Canary and Arsenal just didn't report his death to anyone. So for once, he actually has his money and doesn't have to fight for it now that he's been resurrected, which is certainly a load off his mind. What isn't a load off his mind, though, is the fact that while Ollie was dead, the entire Justice League disbanded, meaning when Green Arrow shows up to the Hall of Justice, he's shocked to find out that nobody is there, no surprise party for his return, just a lot of dusty cubicles. That, of course, makes up the backbone of this story, and that is Oliver heading out to all of his different friends within the Justice League to try and get caught up on everything that's happened while he's been away. From Batman, Green Arrow hears that Dick Grayson and the Titans have decided to step up to the plate and take on the Justice League's full responsibility, and Ollie agrees that Dick is more than deserving of the responsibility. Because, hey, just everyone loves Nightwing. Superman tells Ollie that they felt that they needed a new direction for themselves, and you know what, sometimes it's just nice to break off and do the solo thing for a bit. And because this is a Joshua Williamson book, he's sure to put in some nice connective tissue with Oliver and Superman talking about the brand new Supercorp and Clark's tenuous new relationship with Luthor. In fact, this whole issue actually reads as a really nice little time capsule for the DC universe right now, and if you weren't reading other books, it actually does a good job explaining to you why you might like it. Case in point, when Oliver goes to Wonder Woman, he discovers that she's actually currently in the outs with the American government right now in her own book, which Oliver thinks is totally awesome, because fight the man, fight the power, right, Diana? Now more than ever, as Oliver still has unfinished business with Amanda Waller, government agent who's always hated the superhero community, but now especially, seems to be out to try and hurt them like never before ever since her return from Earth 3, and hey, great job remembering that she was actually lost on Earth 3 after a failed attempt to conquer that place. My favorite panel in this issue, though, has to be this nice little mosaic page wherein Ollie checks in with a bunch of his other friends from his time on the Justice League, many of whom don't actually have books at the moment, like Barry Allen and like Aquaman, only to find out that, yeah, you know what, they're completely fine not being on a team right now. They're spending time with their families, really getting to know themselves. Hell, people like Kendra Hotgirl have their first solo series for the first time ever and are flying higher than ever before. It's right around here, it should be pretty obvious what's actually eating Green Arrow at the moment. And that is, in the time that he was seemingly dead, all of his friends and allies have moved on with their lives. They're doing better, they're happier, they're more focused. Hell, Ollie basically says all of this to his best friend in the world, Green Lantern Hal Jordan, who is currently living on Earth and back working for the Ferris family. Green Arrow fought so hard to get his own Arrow family back together, but now it seems that his second family, the Justice League, have moved further away from him than ever before. It's unfortunate, but it's also life. People end up drifting further away over time. We also get a very fun little conversation here wherein Hal says that when he first met Ollie, never did he think he would see the day when he had a bunch of kids, but Hal and Carol never did. They then decide to brainstorm some ideas about a potential Green Lantern kid. You could call them Lantern Lad or Lantern Lass. Ooh, what about Greenie? Yeah, suddenly it starts to make a lot more sense why Roy Harper has like 100 different superhero names. It's after this fun conversation, Green Arrow and Green Lantern decide to team up and do the hard traveling heroes thing again, defeating a bunch of aliens who are stripping ships for parts. Now, so far you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, this issue is, you know, some really understated, chill, laid-back superhero slice of life stuff, but oh wait, there's more going on here than meets the eye. You see, Green Arrow meeting up with all of his friends and allies wasn't just to shoot the breeze and reconnect. Oh no, Connor Hawke has been running tests the whole time to make 100% certain that him and his father are actually back in their real deal original universe, and considering how they ping-ponged around time and space in the last arc, you can see why they're being a little paranoid. Ollie's paranoia also runs a little deeper than that too. He simply does not trust that the Justice League were in their right minds when they decided to break up the team, and he thinks that once again Amanda Waller is behind it all. Connor's tests also pick up that there might be something mentally wrong with with Batman, which is deeply hilarious. I'm sure we don't have to deal with that problem. As the comic comes to a close, Oliver vows to continue to monitor the situation, even if that means having to spy on his friends. He's just willing to do whatever it takes if it means bringing down Amanda Waller and also saving Roy, who is almost certainly in her clutches right now. But wait, who's that mysterious figure watching Green Arrow from the shadows? Well, it's none other than Onomatopoeia, one of his classic villains, back again and out for revenge. And so that was Green Arrow issue number 7, everybody, a book that we now officially know is a full ongoing and not just 2 miniseries. Honestly, it was probably one of the best Christmas presents that Joshua Williamson could deliver me over the holiday season, and hey, he didn't even wrap it. This is a really strong one-and-done standalone issue too. It serves as a nice palate cleanser from the last big all-over-the-place time and space spanning story. It also does a great job building on several different story seeds that Williamson had planted in other books. It looks like this series is actually going to be really big and really important moving forward to the bigger meta stories being told in the DC universe right now, and you know I'm absolutely over the moon about that. Not only can I read and enjoy a great new Green Arrow book, but it seems like it's going to be a really important Green Arrow book too. Overall, I would give it a very positive 8 out of 10.
Hey there everyone, it's your pal Cape Joel again, and if you're seeing my face right now, that means you watched to the end of the video, and I'll always be grateful for that. Retention helps in this crazy YouTube game, and so does becoming a patron. If you head on down to the description, you can find a link to my Patreon page. Recently just redid all the tiers, a lot of cool stuff offering up there, exclusive commentaries, exclusive polls, behind the scenes concept art for Capes and Quest. That's the brand new D&D show I've started soon. Never been a better time to become a patron. You can become a patron for as little as $1 a month and help the channel grow and, help me continue to deliver content like what you just saw. So I want to thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.